Today I'm going to be talking to you about the research and challenge from the book Making Every Lesson Count by Sean Lisburn and Andy Tharby. The book is split into 6 main principles: challenge, explanation, modelling, practice, feedback and questioning. Much like the Super 6 we use at Mary Immaculate. A number of the ideas the research identifies that I'm going to be talking to you about today are ideas you may already be implementing in your classroom. The idea of this video is to get us all to think about which of these ideas we currently use, which ideas we can improve, and also which new ideas we can take into the classroom over the coming academic year. Challenge in education can be simply defined as the provision of difficult work that causes pupils to think deeply and engage in a healthy struggle. The misconception is that challenge is just for the most able. Therefore, when thinking about developing challenge in our classrooms, we need to ensure that it is not just aimed at the most able. We have high expectations for all pupils, and we remember that it is good for pupils to be in the struggle zone. As you can see from the diagram, there are 3 main zones of learning: the comfort zone, struggle zone, and panic zone. It's important to get a correct balance, as we want to ensure that pupils are moved from their comfort zone into the struggle zone when being challenged. However, we also need to ensure that they're not pushed too far into the panic zone, which can lead to cognitive overload and lead to the demotivation of pupils. The model shown shows that we should set our expectations high for all pupils to support those pupils to differentiating downwards during lessons over a period of time, so they all strive to achieve or even surpass this level of challenge. Differentiation should lie in our response to both the anticipated and unanticipated difficulties the pupils may encounter. For the rest of this video, I will briefly discuss some strategies that can be used to challenge the pupils of Mary Immaculate. Some you will already use, some you will already know don't work, and hopefully some will be new ideas you can implement within your own classroom. This is something we have already changed at Mary Immaculate. However, I want to discuss it anyway to show you that the research in this book supports this change and shows that the strategies we've already implemented at Mary Immaculate help ensure that we challenge every pupil. The use of almost and some gives people a message that as long as they reach the first objective, they have done enough. Pupils often don't want to risk attempting the more difficult objectives in case they get the answer wrong. So through using almost and some, we were not providing the pupils with high expectations. The simple change to the use of a big question and also challenging learning objectives such as the one shown on the screen shows pupils with high expectations of all the learners in the room. It's a simple technique which requires only a small amount of planning time, and I know many of us already use this. It involves giving Key Stage 3 pupils GCSE work or GCSE pupils A-level work. Make sure you make pupils aware of this challenge and the fact you have high expectations of them to be able to achieve this task, otherwise it is wasted. Like saying, in order for pupils to be able to achieve excellence, they need to know what excellence looks like. The use of waggles and wabbles within teaching is key to this, as well as displaying excellence around classrooms, departments and the school as a whole. Again, this is something some subjects already do. History, for example, have example past papers from previous pupils. Art of displays of previous pupils' work. This all allows people to see what their work needs to look like to achieve a certain grade. The most effective form of challenge is personalised and specific challenge for individual pupils. As shown in the diagram, we want to ensure that pupils are in the centre, and direct challenge is a simple but highly effective way to achieve this. It requires little preparation, but does require a clear understanding of what the pupils need to know or be able to do in order to progress. Once this is clear and pupils are working, direct challenge simply involves asking specific questions that will either move pupils on or provide them with extra knowledge needed to improve their approach to the task. The phrase "now try" is particularly useful. Obviously, this is a time-consuming task, so you need to ensure that it's manageable for you within the lesson. And this can be done through either focusing on a set number of pupils each lesson and also ensuring the task plans allow you to be able to give individuals your time. Finally, the language we use to communicate with pupils can help embed a challenging ethos. Carol Dweck claims "yet" is one of the most powerful words we could use. When a pupil says "I can't do it," we should end their sentence with "yet." Also, when pupils are stuck, give them struggle time rather than helping them straight away, saying that you will come back to them in 5 minutes, rather than help them straight away if they're stuck. Furthermore, phrases such as "if it's not excellent, it's not finished," "working harder makes you smarter," and "if you are not struggling, you are not learning," can all help embed that challenge and ethos in your classroom. I hope you have found this information useful and can put some of it into practice in your classrooms.